My name is Jacob Arroyo, and this is my project. I named my project The Red Man based on the stereotype of all Native Americans having red skin. Some other stereotypes of Native Americans are they always know how to ride horses, they use bow and arrows, and live in teepees or on reservations. But my grandfather, part Choctaw, part Cherokee, fit none of these stereotypes. He was an Air Force communications officer who lived from 1934 to 1991. His parents, my grandparents, also didn't fit the stereotype. His mother was part Cherokee, part Irish, and his father, full Choctaw. The Choctaw people are from southeastern United States, specifically Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. The Cherokee are also from southeastern United States. Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia are the states. My grandfather lived in the southeastern United States through most of his life and tried to hide his Native American identity. One of the many ways he did this is by joining the Navy when he was 16. So why would he need to hide his identity? As we've discussed in this class before, media plays a large part in the way minorities lead their lives. Mid-20th century was no exception. Movies like Comanche and 40 Guns to Apache Pass generalize entire nations of Native Americans as savage, bloodthirsty, ruthless killers. This next trailer of the movie Comanche Station, made in 1960, is an example of American media characterizing Native Americans as ruthless and belligerent, as their only role in this movie is the kidnapping and killing of white characters.
Get on your feet. Do like I tell you. I get on that mule before he decides to use that Winchester. We're getting out of here.
You're not going to leave him like that.
You want to end up again belonging to a Comanche buck?
If you'd had a woman taken by the Comanche and you got her back, how would you feel knowing?
I loved her. It wouldn't matter. I'll lay eyes on you two between you and Lords, I'll kill you. Gonna wait high around, see if I can come in behind. See him start shooting and don't stop.
If I spin and do you, I'll get the woman, Cody.
I wouldn't try.
Movies were not the only type of media depicting negative stereotypes. Cartoons were a main source of negative stereotypes, often showing Native Americans singing or dancing and speaking in broken English or made-up Native American gibberish. Take this Betty Boop cartoon from 1941, for example.
Oh, gee, real Indians. Oh, Wigwam Beauty Shop. Try on Jack Tree. Oh.
Oh, customer, make 'em ballyhoo.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Redskin? I'd like to buy a tom-tom.
Bracelet,
No,
moccasin.
no. I want tom-tom.
Me give 'em tom-tom.
Oh, thank you.
Me Olga, Umayla Haba.
Oh. Oh, I want to buy that. Oh, they're gone.
Here's another example from the 1953 Disney movie Peter Pan.
Teach 'em, pale-faced brother, all about Red Man.
Good. This should be most enlightening.
What makes the red man red?
When did he first say ugh? Why did he ask you how?
Why does he ask you how?
Why does he ask you how? Once the engine didn't know all the things that he knows now, but the engine he sure learned a lot,
And it's all from asking how.
We translate for you. Panda means what panda means, and Ganda means that
No dance. Oh, get 'em firewood.
When did he first say When did he?
This last example from a Tom and Jerry cartoon from 1953 shows the bow and arrow stereotype discussed earlier. So how much, if at all, has this image changed today? Today, two American football teams, the Washington Redskins and the Kansas City Chiefs, use and have used politically incorrect and racially derogatory images as mascots of Native Americans. The Redskins since 1932 and the Chiefs since 1960. But not all is bad for Native Americans today. Since my grandfather's time, both of his Native American races, Choctaw and Cherokee, have established their own nations, both of which are considered federally recognized tribes who have their own government, economy, health system, websites, and many more services and opportunities available to help enrich and connect the lives of people who belong to these nations. The Choctaw Nation was created in 1830. Its federally recognized government and constitution was not created until 1984, and the Cherokee's recognized constitution and government was created in 1976. This next clip from the 1990 movie Dances with Wolves shows a more positive depiction of Native Americans without the derogatory images, working alongside white characters in a peaceful, friendly role.
Buffalo.
This last clip from the 1992 movie Last of the Mohicans not only distinguishes three Mohicans separate from the main savage, ruthless tribe of Mohicans, but it shows them helping white characters fend off the savage Mohicans and friend. Although I can't say my grandfather would not have taken steps to hide his Native American identity today, I can say the media and life as a whole has improved for the millions of Native American people living in the United States.